I am going to discuss about netizenship and netiquette in online communities. But first, let's study the case and analyze the side of both parties. The case involved two minor students from a certain school whose photos were posted on Facebook. The photos, which were uploaded by one of their friends, showed the students drinking and smoking in a bar and wearing just undergarments on the street. The photos were shown by one of the Facebook friends of the girls to the school officials, prompting to ban the students from marching in their graduation rites. According to the school, the students violated the school code of conduct. The parents of students in defense filed a petition for the issuance of a writ of habeas data and asked the court to order the school to surrender and deposit all soft and printed copies of the photographs, and to declare they have been illegally obtained in violation of the children's right to privacy. The court dismissed the parents' petition and ruled that the school did not violate the minors' privacy rights. According to the court, the school cannot be faulted for being steadfast in its duty of teaching its students to be responsible in their dealings and activities in cyberspace, particularly in social networks, when it enforced the disciplinary actions specified in the student handbook, absent a showing that, in the process, it violated the students' rights. The decision of the court stated that the students cannot invoke the protection attached to the right to the informational privacy because the photos were seen by other students of the school, who in turn showed them to the computer teacher who reported the incident to the school authorities. In the language of the court, the photos having been uploaded on Facebook without restrictions as to who may view them lost their privacy in some way. The court further added in its ruling that setting their post privacy to friends only is not an assurance that it can no longer be viewed by another user who is not Facebook friends with the source of the content. The decision read that, without proof that they place the photographs subject of this case within the ambit of their protected zone of privacy, they cannot now insist that they have an expectation of privacy with respect to the photographs in question. The decision of the court puts the burden of ensuring safeguarding privacy online users and expects them to exercise due diligence in their online dealings and activities. According to the court, not discounting the role of schools and parents in disciplining and educating their children to be good digital netizens, self-regulation is the best means of avoiding privacy rights violations. It further issued a ruling saying that nothing is ever private on Facebook, even those tagged as private never really escape public viewing, including unintended audiences. Okay, so for me, both sides have their own points. Since students violated the school code of conduct, they should be punished and disciplined on what they have done, but also it is not right to violate the students' privacy rights, since the students were minors. But I am in favor of the court's decision since nothing is ever private in Facebook. Why would they post it even if the posts were friends only? Even those tagged as private never really escape public viewing, including unintended audiences. The students should be disciplined. Netizen is an active participation in the online community of the internet. The medical dictionary refers to it as an internet citizen who uses networked resources, which connotes civic responsibility and participation. So in short, citizen of the internet or an user of the internet. Netizenship means citizenship in the internet or in the virtual world. Netiquette is the rules of socially accepted behavior that needs to be observed in writing and email, texting, and other communication on the web. So it is the correct or acceptable way of communicating on the internet. So now I'm gonna talk about the netiquette guidelines online students should know so that they can promote communication skills, prevent miscommunications, and help them understand what is socially acceptable when working and collaborating online. So, number 1, protect your reputation. Whether in real or in virtual world, you are the same person. Do only what is appropriate and share information that does not harm you as a person. Don't give important information to strangers. Number 2, respect others. Respect begets respect. Treat everyone with respect even if you have not seen him or her in person. Be judicious about what you say on your own and others' page. So respect yourself and others will respect you. Number 3, express yourself clearly and use emoticons. Communication online is difficult because emotions are not evident during communication. Miscommunication usually takes place because your facial expression and your body language cannot be seen and the tone of your voice cannot be heard. So it is better to use emoticons, or what we call emojis, to express our thoughts and our expressions, especially our facial reactions. Number 4, remember the intellectual property. Ideas online are products of intelligence of others. If you need to cite them, acknowledge the authors, because if you don't, you are plagiarizing their works, so you should take credits to the authors. Number 5, check spelling, grammar, and punctuation. Good writing means good manner. We don't want to waste other people's time reading our post which is incomprehensible. Good spelling, grammar, and punctuation can also help the netizens understand your thoughts and deliver clear messages. Number 6, pause before you post. Take note that whatever you post becomes permanent, therefore, think twice or thrice before you click send. Don't let your emotions get in your way, because that is also one of the reasons why people post negative stuffs in the internet, because of their emotions. So that's why think before you click so that no one will regret it later. Number 7, do not share your personal information. Sharing your personal information online is like going around the streets wearing a shirt printed your name, birthday, address, name of parents, and etc. Providing all these publicly will make you prone to identity theft. You need to be careful with how much personal information you reveal online, because you are at a greater risk of identity theft, stalking, and harassment. Number 8, think about who or what you are representing. As a son or daughter, you represent your family. As a student, you represent your school. You do not want your family or school to be put to shame by what you do. We are responsible for the public face that the connected world sees. By Association of American Medical College 2015. So the point here is that you not only want search results to portray you in a favorable light, but you want the same from other people connected to you as friends, friends of friends, or followers. That's all. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned from my video. That's all for today. Have a nice day. Goodbye.